Hello, lovely, lovely, lovely Virgo. You guys are so beautiful. I love my Virgos. I have quite a few Virgo friends. They're fabulous. They are very specific about who they want to be with and why. Now, Virgo is a sign that knows exactly who they are and what they respect, hold themselves to a very high level. And so if you are a Virgo out there searching for love, know that not everyone has the ideals that you do. Your values are extremely high. And what you value in a person is going to be that they do what they say they're going to do when they say they're going to do it. And you look at the details. You are very detail oriented. And so you're head down oftentimes working on projects. Sometimes you can miss what's going on about you because you are so project oriented. And also so wonderfully creative. And so dating for you can be a little bit difficult because you kind of just want to find someone so that you can move on and get back to what you're doing. And I'm hearing all this before I even do your reading because it feels like it's going to follow, the reading is going to follow straight into this, and Spirit's already speaking to you, single Virgos out there, about how you might be approaching dating and differently than other signs. Now, is it really that important for you to find someone who is exactly like you? Probably not. You probably need someone to grab you by the arm and lead you out into the sunshine so that instead of working quite as intensely upon your project or your studies or your job or whatever it is that has you sort of head down, you're going to need somebody to probably take you outside and join forces with you so that you can become more entrenched in nature, which is also important to you. And you love a natural setting, and you love to see how things work, culturally even, how things work. And so I'm going to move into your reading. First card to come up for you. All right, it is the same card that just came up at the end of the reading, and I shuffled and I shuffled, for Cancer. So this is really a card of just feeling a bit down this month and perhaps making some choices that aren't as great for your health. Now, I'm also hearing and seeing that maybe there is a situation that is making you feel as if you're never going to achieve the financial stability and security that you're looking for. It's not a dramatic, oh my God, fear-based thing. It's just this sort of tune that plays in your head. It's kind of like, oh, well, your mind is telling you over and over, I'm never really going to make any money doing this, or my world isn't as blessed as the people inside who I see as I walk past the restaurant, having fun and eating together and enjoying a fine meal that perhaps has a big tab coming up right after that. My world is never going to be that. I'm never going to be out as a happy couple, not worrying about the day-to-day necessities of my life, because that's just not who I am. I mean, that's kind of like the tone that comes up here. So Spirit's talking to you about what you're allowing, the sort of the operating system you've laid down between your ears. This could use an update. That's what I'm hearing. And it's just sort of a little woe is me feeling that's going on. And so Spirit would tell you it's better in the reverse, actually. But what you want to do is go back to that Four of Cups, and you want to create, this is the Five. And so when we get, I'm sorry, not the Cups, the Pentacles. This is the Five of Pentacles. Pentacles, if you're learning Tarot, has to do with our stuff. It's not about our heart. It's not about what's going on up here between our ears, although everything is about what's between our ears, if you ask me, because I'm a Gemini and I'm all between my ears. But what's happening here is really more about what you have. And it's really the 5 in reverse speaks to, you know, I'd like to feel a little more stable, right? And I'd like to feel as if I know what to expect. And I would like to go back to the 4 because even though I'm not making more money, at least I've balanced the budget and I know I have enough. And I think that might really help you in relationship to work out some sense of foundation so that you can feel a little better about yourself, a little bit better. If you have loans to repay, if you've got too much overhead in one area or another in your life, put a plan together. It doesn't mean you need more money, but it might mean that you need to allocate money or even maybe take on a second job, even if you don't want to. I'm hearing this because sometimes we're like, I'm so tired, I can't do that. But you'll feel better if you find a second source of income or find someone to share the expenses with, or just get comfortable with the idea that it's okay where you're at. And that's the other thing, being okay with where you're at and feeling satisfied, because that will help you also. Satisfaction will help you move into relationship or a better place in your relationship. Now, if you are already in relationship, then there is definitely a need for the two of you to get on paper exactly how you're going to lay out your budget and how you're going to put your stuff together. And you need some type of framework. Doesn't mean, again, that you need more. You need to find more enjoyment doing things that don't cost you additional resources. That also will be very helpful for you. So there's a lot of joy in sitting down to a candlelight dinner, and maybe the dinner isn't, you know, whatever it is that you like to eat. Now, if I told you what I like to eat, you'd go, ugh. But whatever it is that you enjoy, just the ambiance of it and creating the meal at home, you can create a beautiful environment. You can create all of this joy that you see around you. Doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Blah, blah, blah. I go on and on. All right, Spirit's talking real loud to you about money. All right, so 5 of Cups is your challenge. Now we're on to Cups. Disappointment. Once again, this card came up for Scorpio. Now, you're crying over what could have been, what should have been, and in relationship, this just can mean that you've been disappointed. Someone's disappointed you. If you have been in relationship, and this relationship, and I'm hearing this because this 5 came up, this relationship is over now, you obviously aren't feeling terrific, and who is when a relationship breaks up? You're not feeling great. You might be feeling under the weather. You might feel like your immune system is down. You may actually walk around with your head down. And we talked about Virgo doing that because Virgo likes to immerse themselves in projects. And so once again, we have another head down card, 2 head down cards. Spirit's telling you to turn around, look at the love that you... And so Virgo, you only have to turn around and see the good and see who you have in your life, because you have plenty of reasons to look up and to feel as if your heart can be once again full, and that hope abounds eternal. And so many people care for you and love you and want to be a part of your life, that if you just look up and turn around, you get to see their happy, bright, shining faces, which is a beautiful thing to see. Now, I want to say that 4 came up for you that we were speaking about, that 4 of Cups. And Four of Cups is going to point very much to being fulfilled and having enough. And I want to say that I feel as if our Virgos are going in the right direction this month, because when we move from these cards, the fives, which are conflict, and then we move back into the four, this promises that stability is happening in the month of August, and that you're getting ready after the summertime to get back in the game. And I see a lot of that going on with you guys right now. You're really working through stuff, and maybe also getting out of position of no win, where you realize that your situation isn't dire, actually, which is that card of 5 Pentacles. It's not dire, this situation of lack, feeling you have less than others have, and it's just, again, this malaise that sort of lies over you, or this desire to have more. So with that Four of Cups, you're willing to take in more offers, and you're willing to, instead of crying over lost relationship, you're actually ready to take on a new relationship and think about opening your heart chakra, which is very good. Again, another card coming up for you is another Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles speaks to getting, again, that budget together that we had talked about earlier. It can speak to that, but it can also speak to feeling as if you've got it covered. All bases are covered. And so being able to support yourself on a needs basis allows you to feel more secure. You are an earth sign, and you do like to have all of your bases covered. Now, they may not be covered to the extent that other people's bases are covered. But this gives you a grounding that you can sort of sit upon and feel as if you are accomplished, and also have a reason to sit tall. Your self-esteem grows because you know what to expect. And this is very important if you are a Virgo. You want to know what to expect. And maybe that's why you're always checking in on the details. Always working to make sure that the balls don't drop. It's a very beautiful sign, very sentimental sign. Loyal friend. Always you're a loyal friend. You just maybe want to do more with your friends, and that could be a part of it too. And so what I see coming up for you also is this interesting card, which is the Page of Wands. And this is going to color a lot of your month in August. It's sort of mid-month and just kind of comes up. And it's a great card because it speaks to, and we had spoken of perhaps leveling out by taking on a new job. Well, this is actually that. It's a new direction. It's a new passion. Something comes up for our Virgos this month that excites them, and they've never done it before. But there's a sense here that you can, that your stability is there. A grounding seems to be taking place in the month of August. And I feel like for some of the Virgos that it may even be, I'm hearing sports, teams, joining a team, becoming a part of a team. It's a fiery card, and it's a youthful card. And so for some of you, it may mean that you're coaching, even Little League, or you're coaching girls ballet class, or there's something that you enjoy doing that you're able to take out into the world and inspire others, and perhaps even younger people. Now, this is going to take you to a place that's out of yourself, and it's going to really build esteem. This could also mean that you have a child who is doing something really terrific, and this also is going to create inspiration for you because you follow their lead, and even though they're younger than you, they inspire you to get moving. And some of that I see. Or there's a project, some new artistic piece perhaps, or a new class, I'm hearing for some of you, that you will take, and it might just, it's the match that lights the flame that takes you into fall in a very passionate and excited way. This is a great card. I love this card. It couldn't be any better. Now we have another person card. Now this could be a girl or a boy. Oftentimes if you're learning to read tarot, a page can be a girl. And I always think of it as the girl on fire from the Hunger Games, because the girl on fire, she stood up for her values and took risks, even though she was a young girl. Katniss Everdeen. So there you go. I mean, that could be you. You could become the girl on fire, taking risks and going places that you never thought you could ever go to before. Or maybe you have gone there before, but you feel re-inspired to go and reprise what you had done before. And maybe there's a little suffering in the beginning of the month, because this inspiration, which Virgos are very inspired, and when they get inspired, look out. When they find what they like to do, their passion, man, that's an energy that nobody can replicate. So it's a beautiful card, and it tells me that you, in the middle of August, are going to feel youthful, and you're going to see youth. It's going to inspire you. You're going to move out in a very showy way even. People will see you, people will notice you, and it's great because this is energy that is just begun. You've only just begun, Virgo, so that's great. Okay, and for you, we have another people card. It's coming right up. A couple of people cards after that open. People are involved in this situation with you relationship-wise. We've got the Queen of Cups. And so you're a Virgo. Again, check your rising, your moon, and your Venus. If you can go to your natal chart, that would be fantastic, because the Queen of Cups would be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Now, if you have any of that in your moon or your Venus, that could relate to relationship and how you approach relationship, because usually, you know, we kind of live in our, you know, female, more reflective signs, which are our moon and our Venus. So in relationship, this is how you could appear if you are a water sign in either of those houses. Queen of Cups is a beautiful queen. She's so emotional. She's available. She's sensitive. She's intuitive. She's an artist. She's evocative. She's self-confident. She knows how to live in the realm of emotion without becoming overly emotional. And any project that this queen undertakes will be done just so beautifully. She's unbelievable when it comes to, I mean, she's got a magic touch. And she's a co-creator with the universe on a very deep subconscious level, almost as if she could be the high priestess. You know, she's so in touch with what's going on here. She sees between the veil. She dreams. Wonderful dream life. And I'm hearing some of that for Virgo, that this is really the month where you're going to take all of that vision and all of that passion, and you're going to create this beautiful situation. And it's beyond physical. It's beyond tactical. It's beyond just how you live and what you drive and what restaurant you're eating at or how maxed out your credit card is. Because you might not enjoy who you live with, your housemates. You may feel as if you may, in the beginning of the month, feel as if some relationships have disappointed you. But at the end of the month, all of that goes away, and you focus on really creating this person, this persona who is just the most magnificent, beautiful, spiritual, empathic, creative, artistic, wonderful partner, mother. You become a perfect mate. You're perfect in the ways that all men, or most men I should say, dream of, which would be soft and sweet and yet completely in command and control of your emotions and whatever you're creating. This is not a weak queen. This is a deep queen. And we have to remember who she is. She is a Scorpio who is the fixed sign Niagara Falls, man. She's the investigator, but a beautiful, beautiful mother, lover, very sensual. Or she's Pisces, rivers run deep, loyal, strong, available, loving. Or Cancer, also wonderful mother. Oftentimes this comes up, absolutely wonderful in the kitchen. She loves to give. She loves to throw a dinner party. She loves to create ambiance that people actually sup from or become nourished by. She's a nourisher. You get near a Cancer and you just want to breathe them in and drink them in because they're ready to give you this wonderful energy. So in the end, that's you, that's who you become, and it feels very good. Now, if you are a male, and I've had quite a few males say, hey, I'm a dude, wait a minute, you got to read for me too. Well, then you've got this lovely person coming in who offers you a cup of love and nourishes you. She's a good, upright woman. And again, if she's not a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio, she's showing up as that. And those are beautiful, energetic signs for any of our Virgo males. Now, if she does show up, jump on that train, boys, because she's in the upright. Now, this is a mature water sign female, and this is what you want. You want someone who's ready for a relationship, and that's really what I see here. This is a relationship-ready female. Now, then again, if you are already in relationship with a woman, she is now maturing and becoming more of who you may want her to be. She's stepping into that role, and we have different roles that we play over our lifetime here in the schoolroom that we call Earth. This woman is ready. She's ready to take center stage and play her role magnificently. If you are a female looking for a relationship, you're ready, you're relationship ready. And that's a beautiful thing. The wand card that popped up, that Page of Wands, perhaps has moved you into this direction. The focus is no longer on the disappointment that seems to have happened maybe in the last few months. Loss of relationship, feeling a little under the weather, or that you don't have what you'd like to have, or maybe you've had to move and you don't like where you're living, or you just don't like where you're living. You're getting past that. There's a new focus, and that would be this sense of desire, this fresh desire that's coming into your life. And it's a youthful flame. It is something new. And it's gonna take you in a direction that could make you feel youthful once again, this desire. And if that desire is for this female, this beautiful relationship ready female, then you're in business. If this desire puts you in the position of being this relationship ready female, again, you're in business. And so the month ends on a beautiful note with this beautiful queen who is ready to take on love. She's moved past all of the roadblocks, the curves, and sometimes life will throw a few of those in front of us until we come out the other end and we can say, okay, I'm done with that. Now I'm going to sit peacefully here in my element, feeling good. I'm back to who I am. I'm going to take my place and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move forward now. I'm ready. So that's what I'm hearing, Virgo. It's a great reading for you this month, and I'm happy for you that you're ready for the next step for the fall. So thank you for showing up. I'm sorry Virgo was so late. I've had problems. Oh, there's another one. I've had a few problems with this one. I don't know why. Maybe it was just timing, or Spirit wasn't ready to talk to you guys until this moment, but these are going up. This video is going up today. And Tatiana, here it goes. Thanks for asking for it. Last thing, if you would like a personal and private reading, please go to AvaTrudy.virtualtarot.com, or you can also go to myvirtualtarot.com, either or. The links are below, and click on a purchase a reading tab. If you have a love reading, I would highly suggest that you purchase a love reading, because if you're asking 2, 3, 4 questions about love, that really gives us over here at Virtual Tarot time to get down into the question and spend time with Spirit and give you back the answers that you're looking for. That is a great reading if you're looking for a love reading. If you are speaking to business, now I've had a few of these business readings pop up where folks are ordering burning questions, and then there's this quite a big, wondering something very broad, I should say. So I understand that sometimes it's difficult to craft a question. And so if you send something in, you buy a burning question, and we're thinking that perhaps you might need a little more feedback, we'll ask you first. And if you want more feedback, we'll lead you in that direction. Figure that out. That's just been popping up a little bit, but we've done some amazing readings. Everybody gets a bonus reading at whatever question, be it a burning question or a year-long reading. Everyone at this moment in time, Spirit leads me to create what I call a wisdom or a bonus reading. So Spirit gets to weigh in first after your questions are read. Then Spirit gets to weigh in on this reading, and you'll also get that file as well. And sometimes when you get that file, that's the one that is the most interesting file of all. So I just open myself up and allow Spirit to just come in and tell us what you need to hear, or tell us how to approach from their perspective. That said, please watch the channel. New readers are coming on, and they are you. If you're still with me. They're subscribers, and they're subscribers who are submitting their 4-card spread video. I've asked them to read for Gemini because I'm Gemini and I'm interviewing. Right now it's me, but it won't always be. So I get to watch these videos. I love it. I've got, at this point, 3 new subscribers coming on the channel who are fabulous tarot readers. And so that is exciting. And Michelle is already on the channel. She's just getting her feet wet. She's doing health readings, so please watch Michelle and give her comments and let us know what it is that you would like to see. We're creating a health package, an energy healing package that Michelle will address on the site. And then I pray we're going to have some amazing audio coming on from a woman who does past life regression. And she's going to share some of her audio that she's come up with, that she's crafted and that Spirit's led her to design over these years, I believe 20 years. So she's pretty awesome. Her name's Mary. And so there you go. I hope you have a really neat month. Do check out the website. I'll be adding readers all month long. Also, there's going to be something brand new on the site that I will be announcing when I do the headliner readings for September. And I'm not doing headliner readings for August. These love readings are the headliner readings for August. And because I was a little bit behind schedule. So there you go. Love you guys very much. As you know, Ava has a new channel. It's posted. The link is posted below. And so if you would like to see Ava, and I wish you would, and go and subscribe to her new channel. She's doing cooking in the alkaline kitchen. Also, I believe she's doing some fun things with thrifting, because that was so fun. She and I used to thrift all the time, and she's really good at it. So you'll want to watch that. Of course, she's a beautiful reader, and she has a full website as well. So you can go to Ava's website. So lots of changes going on here. Hang in here with us. It's going to be really fun. It's all for you. I want to get as many of you on the channel as I possibly can. And then we'll have this cool announcement in the next couple of weeks that is going to be extremely inclusive, where everyone can play tarot anytime with virtual tarot. Mwah. See you soon. Namaste.